Well, what a fight. The fight just ended between Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. And here's a breakdown of the fight. So basically, just what I thought Jake Paul was gonna do. At the beginning of the fight, Jake Paul got on his bicycle and started running around the ring. Okay? And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Jake Paul was literally running around the ring. And Jake Paul went for a takedown at least 4 times. I know this was a boxing match, but Jake Paul tried to take Anthony Joshua down at least 4 times. No lie. Alright? And can you blame him? Because Jake Paul is a much smaller fighter, less skilled fighter than Anthony Joshua, less experienced. So I knew exactly what Jake Paul was going to do. Because if Jake Paul would have tried to go, blow for blow against Anthony Joshua, he would have got knocked out in the first round. So what ended up happening is that in the 6th round, Anthony Joshua knocked him down with a straight right hand and broke his jaw. And Jake Paul wasn't get knocked out cold, but he was definitely out. He was definitely down. And the referee was counting 5, 6, 7, and the referee called the fight off. And after the fight, Jake Paul said he thinks his jaw is broken. Look, in my opinion, Jake Paul should not have been in the ring with Anthony Joshua. To me, it was a big mismatch. I still don't know how the fight got sanctioned. The fight should not have been sanctioned, in my opinion, but it was sanctioned, okay? And both guys make money. It was a big event. It was 10 minutes from my house, in Miami. But let's face it, the fight should not have been sanctioned because it was a mismatch. It was a complete mismatch. I mean, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? So, Anthony Joshua says he wants to fight Tyson Fury next. That's going to be a good fight. And Jake Paul says he's going to take a break, which I think he should take a break. And I would not be surprised if, Jake Paul retires. Okay? Because, he started boxing very late in life. And do I see him being a champion one day? I don't. I just don't, but that's okay. Jake Paul accomplished a lot already in boxing, made a lot of money, made a lot of people money. Love him or hate him, Jake Paul still stepped in there with Anthony Joshua, a dangerous fighter. And, it didn't go well for him, but I give him credit for that. And Jake Paul also cares about paying female fighters the top money and also other fighters. So Jake Paul is not a bad guy. Jake Paul is not a bad guy at all, okay? I know he's from Disney and YouTube acting, whatever, but I don't think Jake Paul is a bad guy. But that's how the fight went. The fight went exactly how I thought it was going to go. I just thought that Anthony was going to knock him out in the first, second round. But it's hard to knock out somebody when they keep running around. It just is. And Jake Paul, for the first 4 rounds, was running around, doing takedown attempts, doing takedowns. It was crazy. Of course, I can't show you any clips because Netflix don't like that. But take my word for it. It was a crazy fight. It was exciting. It was 10 minutes from my house. Miami is like lit right now. After party, I might go to the after party. I don't know, but it's just crazy right now. So everybody, I just want to give you a quick update of how the fight went. Please don't forget to subscribe and like, man. Show some love.